Sit down. You want me to hold you in contempt? Sit down. In that blue chair.
Do I have to
sit down?
There? I am the authorized agent to the decedent estate. I am coming in here as the settler, and I want to settle this case.
You either go to the clerk's window now and get a trial date, or I'll have you taken into custody now. You got it? This is typical behavior for you because you're a sovereign citizen. Take her down to the jail now.
This is kidnapping.
I thought the Constitution didn't apply to you.
You are.
This might be the best sovereign citizen meltdown I've ever seen. She struts into court, spouting "I don't consent" like it's a magic spell. Yeah, that lasted about 10 seconds. The judge, not having it, no games, no patience, just shuts her down and has her dragged out. It's brutal and honestly hilarious. Some of you said the judge went too hard in my last video, but come on. She tried to argue YouTube law in a real courtroom. You can't make this stuff up. Did the judge go too far? Or was it totally deserved? Drop your take in the comments, and if you love seeing sovereign citizens get humbled, this one's gold.
Take a seat
I have a question.
in this blue chair.
Do I have the
Sit down.
Do I have the same rights?
You want me to hold you in contempt? Sit down. In that blue chair.
Do I have the
Sit down!
there?
One more time. Sit down. You are charged with one count of no operator's license, a minor misdemeanor subject to a maximum fine of $150 plus court costs. You also are charged with one count of expired plates, also a minor misdemeanor subject to a maximum fine of $150 in court costs.
I am the authorized agent to the decedent estate. I am coming in here as the settler, and I want to settle this case.
I will enter no plea on your behalf to these charges. I've given you 3 plea options to plead.
No,
Would you
I do not recognize anyone in this court.
Okay, well,
I
that's
don't
too
recognize
bad.
you or the bailiff or anybody else in this court. Then I'm just going to surrender the person to the court because I'm not coming back.
I don't know what that means.
You do know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I am not the ens legis, non de guerre.
I've been practicing law for 36 years, and what you've just said to me has no meaning to me whatsoever. So let me say it one last time, because we have other cases to handle today. If you don't leave the courtroom and go to the clerk's window and get a trial date, which is what I'm scheduling in this case, I will hold you in contempt of court and I'll have you arrested. You either go to the clerk's window now and get a trial date, or I'll have you taken into custody now. You got it? Court is now on the record in City of Conneaut versus Amber McHenry, 24 TRD 819. Ms. McHenry entered no plea to charges of no operator's license and expired plates, each of which is a minor misdemeanor, on December 17th, 2024. I scheduled it for a bench trial for January 8th of 2025. Ms. McHenry was given notice of that bench trial. I have a signed receipt in the file showing she got notice of that bench trial. Present on January 8th, 2025 was the law director along with a police officer. Ms. McHenry failed to appear. As a result of her failure to appear, I issued a warrant for her arrest. That was January 8th. It's now over a month later, February 11th, and Ms. McHenry is now turning herself in on the warrant. She is in the courtroom, and she is without an attorney. Ms. McHenry, why were you not here on January 8th of 2025?
I have a question about the case.
Ms. McHenry, sit down. This is not your courtroom. Sit in that chair.
I have a question about the case. That's not the case number that I had.
Yes, it is, Ms. McHenry. You've got other cases pending that are set for jury trial.
The original case number that I had was like TDR, like 0800 something, and
24 TRD 819.
819. Okay. I was just double checking on the case number. Can you repeat your question then? No.
Why were you not here on January 8th?
I put in an appearance and it was rejected and struck from the record, and I was sent a letter saying that I am not who I said I was. So I have a question about that because I don't understand.
This is not a discussion here. This is not a conversation. I ask a question, you respond to my question.
Finally, no-nonsense judge who doesn't play games with sovereign citizens. And honestly, it's refreshing. You don't see this kind of firm courtroom control anymore. This judge. Instant favorite. Right up there with Judge Oakley, maybe even Judge Simpson. Now, to be fair, this woman isn't the worst sovereign citizen we've seen. But the way he handles her, chef's kiss, no circles, no delays. No, I don't answer to you nonsense. He shuts it all down, and look, one of my biggest pet peeves. When sovereign citizens act like the judge's questions are optional. Like, bro, this isn't a choose-your-own-adventure book. You're in court, not storytime.
Now, this is typical behavior for you because you're a sovereign citizen. At least you claim to be.
I've never claimed that.
Well, your documentation that you file, including the one you filed today that did not have a correct caption or case number on it, is indicative of that. So let me ask you, Ms. McHenry, again, why were you not physically, personally present in the courtroom on January 8th, 2025 for your trial?
I need the oath and bonds to be put for each person acting as a public official in this case who is acting as a public servant to be put on the record. And I also require the indemnity bond, and I'm going to require the other bonds. I need the accounting. Please, for the record, let it be known that you exited.
I
while
did.
asking.
I exited the courtroom and asked a police
Who
officer,
is-
probation
Who has
officer.
the
to come
indemnity
back.
bond? Where is the bill of particulars?
The
Because I
bond
did
is
not
being,
receive it.
the warrant is being executed. You're being taken into custody. Take her down to the jail now.
I was not given the warrant.
Take her down to
either.
the jail now.
Why am I being arrested?
Take her down
For
to the
what?
jail.
What crime have I committed? Get off me. This is kidnapping. This is a false arrest.
Stop fighting.
No, this is a false arrest. This is kidnapping. They're violating my rights, my constitutional rights. I put in...
I thought the Constitution didn't apply to you.
The Constitution applies to every living man and woman.
Yeah.
You are violating your oath, Mr. Iarochi.
That didn't entertain you. I don't know what will. That moment. Hands down, one of the best sovereign citizen courtroom takedowns I've ever seen. Top 5. No question. And this judge. He just climbed into my top 3, no debate. I'd put Judge Oakley at number 1. This guy at number 2, and maybe Judge Simpson at #3. The way he balances calm patience with that "I'm not here to play games" energy. Flawless. You can't teach that. So what do you think? Was the judge too harsh or just right? Drop it in the comments now. Let's jump into the next courtroom meltdown, because trust me, it's just as wild as the last one. Here's a sneak peek at the chaos you're about to witness.
I'm not in the jurisdiction of a courthouse, ma'am.
We got a president with 37 felonies, sir. He was under somebody's jurisdiction. So I don't know how you, a black man born in America, thinks that you got some stuff that's going to keep you from being under somebody's jurisdiction. I'm not playing your game.
So I'm just not under your jurisdiction. I'm representing my trust. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to, like, I do my research. I see laws. I see common laws.
How
Are
to
you
do it. You've
practicing
seen
law
other.
from the bench? Are you
You've
pleading
seen
for
other
me?
people do it.
So yeah, this judge does not hold back on this idiot sovereign citizen. I'm not gonna spoil too much, so let's go ahead and dive in here. Let me know what you guys thought about that last hearing. So without further ado, let's dive in and watch this judge humble this idiot.
Was trying to tell me this earlier. Mr. Lamech Thomas had an
Yes.
announcement to the court, I believe.
Yes, I would like that announcement. I was going to ask. Go ahead.
All right, so I won't be needing an attorney. I'll be representing myself as my trust. I'll be representing my trust. I wouldn't need an attorney for.
Okay, Mr. What you mean by your trust?
I'm sorry.
What you mean by your trust?
My name is trademark copyright. Representing my trust when they have.
What does all that mean legally? Do you even understand what you're talking about?
Yes, ma'am. No jurisdiction. I'm not under
No, ma'am. No, sir, Mr.
jurisdiction.
Thomas, no. No. We got a president with 37 felonies, sir. He was under somebody's jurisdiction. So I don't know how you, a black man born in America, thinks that you got some stuff that's going to keep you from being under somebody's jurisdiction. All this, I done trademark my name, and
Yep.
it's
Trademark
I'm
copyright.
not the true man, and it's the paper man, and all that foolishness, Mr. There's none of that works. Y'all go on the internet and figure out some stuff that don't make a bit of sense, and then it hampers you because you think you know better than an attorney who's gone to school for 3 years and 4 years before that to go to college, and they figured out, and then they worked. Mr. Lynch has been an attorney. I've known him for 10 years now, at least, right, Mr. Lynch? So,
Not quite,
but you think
getting close.
you think you done gone online and found some stuff, and you the trust of the straw man of the sir. You don't even understand the American legal system and how it works. But you gonna make up your own stuff because somebody done told you that this works. Same person who told you it works, it don't work. Then what kills me is y'all do stuff like, oh, and under the UCC and the maritime, y'all start quoting stuff that doesn't mean anything. I had one guy in Atlanta tell me something was under maritime law. I was like, sir, we are not even near the ocean. Maritime law is for the ocean. It's the esoteric foolishness that y'all get because y'all have what? Done your research. No professional. What you don't, you over here talking about you the trust. Okay, imagine if you walked into a hospital and they told you you needed surgery and you said, oh, no, I'm the trust. I'm not the man. I'm going to do my own surgery because I looked it up online.
I'm not the trust. I'm representing the trust.
No, mister, you don't even know what that means. What I'm saying to you is professionals work for years to learn this, to be able to represent people. You wouldn't walk into a hospital if you had a stab wound or a gunshot wound and say, oh, no, the trust is going to take care of me. I'm going to do it myself because I did some research. I am so sick of y'all thinking that attorneys don't do anything. My mama's an attorney, and one of her clients said, well, all you really do is they're trying to pay her. All you really do is talk. You can talk. Yeah, but do you know the right words in the right sequence and the right things to look up to make the talk you do make sense? No, you do not. So if you think you can replace a lawyer, go replace a doctor. Next time you get sick, go break an arm and go set it yourself. Go let the true man set it. Go do that.
Right? So Yathus judge does not hold back on this clown of a sovereign citizen. I won't spoil what's coming, but just know it's worth every second. Before we jump in, what did you think of that last courtroom disaster? Was the judge too harsh or spotting? All right, no more delays. Let's dive into this next clip and watch this sovereign citizen get absolutely humbled in front of everyone.
So if you don't want Mr. Taylor to represent you, that's fine. You are free to represent yourself. I will give you the Ferrata warning as soon as possible. But what I'm telling you is there are problems that come with that because you may be hampered by the fact of what you don't know. I'm not playing your game. So let me know. I want you to be clear that this is how this is going to go. We clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So are you entering a not guilty plea and you intend to go to trial?
What are the charges? I wasn't read the charges when I came in here. I was skipped for some.
Because you have traffic charges and then you have an obstruction charge. Case 2024 CR 02581, obstruction of an officer. That's the one where you've decided you do not want the assistance of an attorney. The next case is 2021 CR 04186, traffic violation, which is generally a red light violation. License, driving on a suspended or revoked license, count 2. No license, count 3. One of those will merge, so you won't face both of those because of the merger doctrine. So either you would have, if you were convicted, you would face either the driving on suspended or revoked license or the no license, not both. But those are the charges that are currently pending for you.
All right, I did hear eligible for NOLO. I did hear that come about. So I'll see fit NOLO on the.
Okay, but Mr. Thomas, listen to me. If you're entering a plea of guilty or NOLO, we do a plea right now. If you're entering a plea of not guilty, that means you wish to have a trial at a later date. You can have a jury trial or a bench trial. If you want to do NOLO on your traffic offenses, that's fine. We can do that case now, and you can save the next case for a trial. But if you're entering a plea of NOLO and you want to do that on your traffic offenses, that's fine. We can do that now.
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to enter NOLO traffic offenses and not guilty for the obstruction of officer. And by any chance, did that police report show up yet?
We're still pending on the police report, Your Honor.
Okay, so now that you're representing yourself, then you'll have to ask for the discovery and get that information through the Solicitor General's office. If you just write a note saying that you wish to have discovery on this case, then you drop that off at the office or mail it to them, and she'll give you all of the discovery so that you can be ready for trial. Okay?
So I go to the courthouse?
Yeah, you can do that. On the 3rd floor, the Solicitor General's office, and you want to give them a handwritten note. You don't have to type it up or nothing. You can handwrite it that says, I wish to have the discovery. All right, Mr. Thomas, did you wish to do the traffic court now? The traffic offenses now?
I believe so, yes, ma'am.
All right, so raise your right hand for me.
I'm not in the jurisdiction of a courthouse, ma'am.
Okay, the law has changed, which when under COVID, which allowed us to do hearings by video. So as long as you are on video with me in the virtual courtroom, you're under the jurisdiction and we can do the plea. Did you wish to continue?
No, ma'am, because I'm not under the jurisdiction. I'm in the video because I don't really know how to work this virtual courtroom setup yet. But if I need to exit video to further more speech that I'm not in a jurisdiction, I can exit the video, not the chat.
Okay. Are you entering a plea of not guilty for this offense also?
For which one?
For the traffic offenses.
No, man, that'll be a NOLO for.
No, we're not doing a NOLO. If you're not willing to do the NOLO by video, then we're not doing the plea right now. You've seen this. You've seen the people come from the jail calendar, and there was even one person in the courtroom. You've been here the whole time, so you've seen how this works. Like I said, I'm not playing your game. Either we do the plea the way everybody else has done it, or
this isn't a game. Like I don't even do court. Like I just happen to get stopped a few times in trucks that aren't mine, so I somehow get entangled with the police and the court system. But this isn't my field. But like I was saying, like it's definitely possible to do a NOLO. I'm just not under your jurisdiction. I'm representing my trust. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to. Like I do my research. I see laws. I see common laws.
Okay, that is the last case. Mr. Morris will be reset to next week.
Yes, Mr.
And Your Honor, for clarity purposes, is Mr. Thomas's, is his traffic case being a not guilty as well? That way we know how to proceed on that one.
I'm gonna enter a not guilty on his behalf because I'm not doing the foolishness today.
Man, I asked that. I'm not pled. Like you don't plead on my behalf. I don't call
Mr. Thomas,
please.
That's fine. You can ask me anything you want to ask, but I'm done. I'm not doing this. You say
So-
you want to enter a NOLO plea. I tell you how
Are
to
you
do it. You've
practicing
seen
law
other
from the bench? Are you
you've
pleading
seen
for
other
me?
people do it, and you don't want to play the game. You don't want to follow the laws and the procedures as we have them. So I'm gonna do what I need to do, which is to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. We'll put you on a trial calendar. Thank you, sir. You are done for today.
Write out the other guaranteed. This guy clearly did not hear a word, TH Judge. Jez said his brain's on autopilot. She's part of the system. Don't trust her. Sovereign citizens really live in their own fantasy world. You can practically see the gears turning like he thinks there's a grand conspiracy where every cop, judge, and clerk is part of some evil movie plot. Meanwhile, the judge? She's literally just explaining basic court procedures like Court 101. But to him, it probably sounded like she was revealing some government mind control agenda. I'll never understand how they convince themselves that laws just don't apply. And the confidence. Off the charts for someone who clearly doesn't understand anything. All right, brace yourselves. Whatever nonsense he throws out next. It's about to get even